Welcome back to Festool Fest, the show where we talk about Festool and things related to Festool and woodworking. I was down at a place called Tools for Less in Abingdon, Maryland, and they had a deal on this little kit of hand sanding block set from Festool. Comes in an old T-lock container, the mini containers. And you could always tell the difference because of the way that the handles come from the back and they don't snap down. The new Sys 3s come from the front, are square, not curved, and they lock down, but they will all interlock together. Open up the container, and inside here we have 3 hand sanding tools. It's kind of got this wedge shape, slightly wedge shape. Of course, these have the hook and loop. This type comes up on the side, right? So you can actually use the circular sanding pads to hook on here and do your sanding. These are made out of foam, so they're really kind of soft, but they're made so that you can do your sanding and keep even pressure on your wood piece. Now, if you could always use your hand, but the problem with your hands is that you can get uneven pressure. So you use a sanding pad to give even pressure to do it. And then they've got the ones where you can roll over the edge so that you put the paper all the way up, and then you can get into more crevasses and corners and things like that. Two of these, now if you were to buy these separately, they're about $32 each. 3 here, which would cost $96 plus the sustainer. So you are getting a bit of a savings here, even at $91. A good deal. This one just uses your standard squares. You just kind of buy the granite squares, stick it on there, and get to sanding. Now, one thing you want to be careful with, since these are hook and loop hand sanders, that they do have the granite net or the Abra nets type of abrasives, which are using the net mesh. I would be cautious of using those on here, because when I've used the Abra net on the ETS EC150/5, I did wear out a pad because of the friction wearing out the loop. So you want to be careful with that. Just use regular sandpaper. If you wear these hooks out, you'll have to replace the entire thing. And it's not terribly expensive, but you know, you don't necessarily have to replace it prematurely. So, and the nice thing is that in this Sys 2 container, they all fit back in nice and compact. Or actually, they should go this, I guess they should go that way. And they fit like this. Close it up, lock it up, and there it is. You've got a little sustainer filled with your hand abrasives, and you could even toss in a couple of the sanding pads or the sanding papers inside here to take with you whenever you need to do some finish sanding. The hand sanding block set from Festool. Hope that gives a little bit of insight and helps you out. There it is. See you next time.